The hangar was filled with the heavy panting and smoke of the 5 fire-breathing theropod dinosaurs as they settled down after their harrowing encounter with the water element dinosaurs. Terry, the adult male T-Rex, let out a deep growl as he stretched his massive body, his purple glowing eyes reflecting the exhaustion he felt. Bali, the male adult Displedosaurus, let out a low rumble as he lay down next to Terry, his sharp teeth glinting in the dim light of the hangar. Torch, the male adult Saurophaganx, let out a hiss as he curled up on the floor, his fiery breath still flickering weakly from his nostrils. The female adult Maposaurus and the male adult Torbosaurus exchanged weary glances before settling down to rest, their bodies still emitting wisps of smoke from their fire-breathing powers being compromised by the water element dinosaurs. As they all closed their eyes and drifted off to sleep, the hangar was filled with the soft sounds of their snoring and the occasional chuckle or smirk as they dreamt of their next adventure. The night outside was quiet, the stars twinkling in the sky as the theropods slept peacefully, their bodies curled up in a protective stance. And as the night wore on, the hangar was filled with the sound of their breathing, the gentle rise and fall of their chests as they rested and recovered from their ordeal. And in their dreams, they vowed never to cross paths with water element dinosaurs again, knowing the risks they faced. But for now, they were safe and at peace, their bodies relaxed and their minds at ease as they slept soundly in the hangar, the night air cool and comforting around them. And as the first light of dawn began to filter through the windows, the theropods stirred, their eyes opening to a new day filled with possibilities and adventures yet to come. The hangar was filled with the heavy scent of smoke and the sound of heavy panting as the 5 fire-breathing theropod dinosaurs emerged from the portal. Terry, the adult male T-Rex, Bali the male adult Displedosaurus, Torch the male adult Saurophaganx, the female adult Maposaurus, and the male adult Torbosaurus all looked exhausted as they exchanged tales of their encounter with water element dinosaurs. It was a close call, Terry rumbled, his deep voice filled with relief. I thought we were done for when that Ankylosaurus showed up. Bali nodded in agreement, his sharp teeth glinting in the dim light of the hangar. Those water element dinosaurs are no joke. They nearly extinguished our fire-breathing powers. Torch let out a low growl, his scales shimmering in the artificial light. I never want to face another such Omomus or Baryonyx again. They nearly had us. The group settled down on the floor, their purple glowing eyes dimming as they summoned their hot chili burgers for dinner. The smell of cooked meat filled the air as they ate in silence, the tension of their encounter still hanging heavy in the air. As they finished their meal, the theropods began to stretch and yawn, their bodies weary from the battle. Slowly, one by one, they curled up on the floor, their breathing slowing as they drifted off to sleep. In their dreams, they smiled and chuckled, their lips curled in contentment as they rested peacefully. The hangar was filled with the soft sound of snoring as the fire-breathing dinosaurs slept, their bodies finally at ease after their harrowing ordeal. And as the night wore on, the hangar was filled with the sound of peaceful slumber, the theropods safe and sound in their dreams, knowing that they had survived another day in the dangerous world of dinosaurs. The hangar was filled with the heavy panting and smoke of the 5 fire-breathing theropod dinosaurs as they emerged from the portal. Terry, the adult male T-Rex, Bali the male adult Displedosaurus, Torch the male adult Saurophaganx, the female adult Maposaurus, and the male adult Torbosaurus all exchanged looks of exhaustion and relief as they discussed their encounter with the water element dinosaurs. It was a close call, Terry rumbled, his deep voice echoing through the hangar. Those water element dinosaurs nearly extinguished our fire-breathing powers. Bali nodded in agreement, his sharp teeth glinting in the dim light. I never want to face them again. It was a struggle to escape. Torch, the sleek and agile Saurophaganx, let out a low growl. We were lucky to make it out alive. Water is our weakness. Maposaurus, the largest of the group, let out a rumbling purr. But we are strong. We will not be defeated so easily. Torbosaurus, the silent and deadly predator, nodded in agreement. We must be cautious in the future. Water element dinosaurs are not to be underestimated. As the theropods settled down to rest and recover, they summoned their hot chili burgers with their glowing purple eyes. The smell of cooked meat filled the hangar as they ate, their jaws crunching through the spicy food. Once they had finished their meal, the theropods stretched and yawned, their bodies relaxing as they prepared to sleep. As they curled up on the floor, their eyes closed in peaceful slumber, their lips curled in contentment. In their dreams, they chuckled and smirked, reliving their victory over the water element dinosaurs. And as they softly snored, the hangar was filled with the sound of their breathing, a testament to their strength and resilience. The night passed peacefully, the theropods resting and recovering from their ordeal. And as the sun rose on a new day, they awoke refreshed and ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. For the fire-breathing theropods, the adventure was far from over. But with their strength and determination, they knew they could overcome any obstacle that came their way. And so, with a roar of defiance, they set out once more into the unknown, ready to face whatever dangers awaited them.
The hangar was filled with the heavy panting and smoke-filled air as the 5 fire-breathing theropod dinosaurs emerged from the portal. Terry, the adult male T-Rex, led the group, followed by Bali the Displedosaurus, Torch the Saurophaganx, Maposaurus, and Torbosaurus. They had just narrowly escaped a confrontation with water element dinosaurs, and now they were exhausted and in need of rest. As they settled down on the floor of the hangar, their purple glowing eyes dimmed as they summoned their hot chili burgers for dinner. The theropods devoured their food quickly, their sharp teeth tearing through the meat with ease. Once they had finished eating, they stretched and yawned, their bodies still releasing smoke from their fire-breathing powers. Despite their exhaustion, the theropods knew they needed to rest. They curled up on the floor, their large bodies taking up most of the space in the hangar. As they drifted off to sleep, their lips curled in contentment and soft snores filled the air. In their dreams, the theropod smiled and chuckled, relieved to have escaped the water element dinosaurs unscathed. They vowed never to cross paths with them again, knowing the risks of having their fire-breathing powers extinguished. As they slept peacefully, the hangar was filled with the sound of their breathing, a reminder of the dangers they faced and the strength they possessed. And so, the night passed, with the theropods resting and recovering from their harrowing ordeal. As the sun rose on a new day, they awoke refreshed and ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, knowing that they had each other to rely on in times of need. Inside the hangar, the air was thick with smoke and the sound of heavy breathing filled the room. 5 fire-breathing, large-sized carnivorous theropod bipedal dinosaurs stood panting heavily, their chests heaving as they exchanged tales of their recent encounter with water element dinosaurs. Terry, the adult male T-Rex, growled in frustration. I never want to see another water element dinosaur again. They nearly extinguished my fire-breathing powers. Bali, the male adult Displetosaurus, nodded in agreement. It was a close call for all of us. But we made it out alive. Torch, the male adult Saurophaganx, shook his head. I never realized how vulnerable we are to water. It completely compromises our abilities. The female adult Maposaurus and male adult Torvosaurus chimed in, expressing their own struggles with the water element dinosaurs they had encountered. As the night outside darkened, the theropods settled down to have a meal. Using their purple glowing eyes, they summoned hot chili burgers to satisfy their hunger. The aroma of the food filled the room as they devoured their meals. Once they had finished eating, the theropods stretched and yawned, their bodies exhausted from the ordeal. They lay down on the floor, curling up to rest and recover from their harrowing experience. As they drifted off to sleep, their lips curled in contentment, soft snores escaping their mouths. They slept peacefully, their bodies finally at ease after the adrenaline of their escape. In their dreams, they vowed never to cross paths with water element dinosaurs again, knowing the risks they posed to their fire-breathing powers. And as the night wore on, the theropods smiled and chuckled in their sleep, grateful for the safety and comfort of the hangar. The story ended with the theropods resting peacefully, their bodies relaxed and their minds at ease, knowing they had overcome a great challenge together. Inside the hangar, the air was thick with smoke and the sound of heavy breathing filled the room. 5 fire-breathing theropod dinosaurs stood before the portal, their large bodies heaving as they struggled to catch their breath. Terry, the adult male T-Rex, Bali the male adult Displetosaurus, Torch the male adult Saurophaganx, the female adult Maposaurus, and the male adult Torvosaurus all exchanged looks of exhaustion and relief. We made it out alive, Terry growled, his voice deep and rumbling. But those water element dinosaurs nearly extinguished our fire-breathing powers. Bali nodded in agreement, his sharp teeth gleaming in the dim light. I never want to face another Ankylosaurus again. That creature nearly drowned me with its water attacks. Torch let out a low growl, his fiery eyes flickering with frustration. We need to be more careful in the future. Water is our weakness, and we cannot afford to let our guard down. The group settled down on the floor of the hangar, their bodies still emitting wisps of smoke from their fire-breathing powers. Using their purple glowing eyes, they summoned hot chili burgers to satisfy their hunger. As they ate, the tension in the room began to ease, replaced by a sense of camaraderie and shared exhaustion. After finishing their meal, the theropods stretched and yawned, their movements slow and deliberate. One by one, they curled up on the floor, their eyes closing as they drifted off to sleep. Soft snores filled the room as the dinosaurs rested, their bodies finally able to relax after the harrowing encounter with the water element dinosaurs. In their dreams, the theropods smiled and chuckled, their lips curling in contentment. They knew that they had faced a formidable challenge and emerged victorious. As they slept, the hangar was filled with the sound of their peaceful breathing, a testament to their resilience and strength in the face of adversity. And so, the night passed, the theropods resting and recovering from their ordeal. As the first light of dawn began to filter through the windows of the hangar, the dinosaurs stirred, their eyes opening to a new day filled with possibilities and challenges. But for now, they were content to bask in the warmth of their victory, knowing that they had faced their fears and emerged stronger for it.